as well, and then it pushes out MMI, so the insurance company is being pushed out there.
And I think there's some interesting trends that one can discern from both of those moves. Perhaps people are drinking more during depressed economic times.
I was about to suggest that as the reason.
Well, Narina, unfortunately we've reached the end of our time. It's an extremely packed show, and next time we chat, I want to chat to you about this upcoming CFA Society Investment Conference, which is coming up at Gibbs, because that looks like it's going to be a real cracker, but we'll have to save that for another day.
Please do. We must chat about that, because I think it's an incredible opportunity for South Africans to hear keynote speakers from overseas come and speak here on our own shores.
That was Narina Visser of ETFSA.co.za with the Thursday markets here on Classic Business. Serial creative offender Nandos was served recently with a Silver Loerie for interior design. The interior design of Nandos Maponya Mall by Design Partnership. And here to talk about the winning design and partnerships is Michael Spinks, Head of Design for Nandos South Africa. Welcome, Michael.
Good evening, Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I hope we don't confuse listeners too much tonight. And Callie van der Merwe, founding partner of Design Partnership. Evening, Callie. Welcome to the Business and Arts feature.
Good evening.
Now, Michael, Nandos is well known, let's face it, for a lot of things, but one of them that's really becoming quite prominent is for collaborating with arts in the country, and there are various initiatives supporting young artists. So it seems a natural evolution that design is another arena in which Nandos is starting to become recognized. How did this partnership with By Design come about?
You're absolutely correct. The initiative has come about almost as a natural evolution, where in the UK our designs have always been bespoke. We've worked with designers or individual designers on designing restaurant spaces, which has been quite different to the South African approach historically. So about a year ago we started a journey where we've approached 9 South African designers or 9 South African design companies that we're working with closely to develop restaurant designs that are bespoke for each and every environment. The way we've termed it, or what we're terming it, is a Nandos heartfelt celebration of South African design. So it's going further than just working with companies like Callie's Design Partnership, but also working with the community as a whole, the entire design community.
So does that, and Callie, just to bring you in here, when you get a brief from Nandos, is the brief just to be kind of clucking controversial? I mean, describe a Nandos brief.
It's an amazing brief. It's the only brief that we get like this. They tell us to make it Nandos, and then we make it Nandos. We just wing it. And then you get it back and say, well, that's not Nandos. Take it back and bring us Nandos. So it's a bit of a difficult journey, because it's not you have to feel it. You have to. I suppose you get it now a bit better after designing 8 or 9 of them. There's an African Portuguese kind of way, tactile, authentic, real. It's difficult to put it in words. I don't think if it was easy it would have been scripted. It's not scripted, so we have to feel it and bring it.
And how did you bring it into the Maponya Mall design? Because there were some quite innovative commercial elements to this, getting restaurant consumers to go up into the store and up into that top level. It's always an empty space.
Yeah, look, so when we walked the space, we actually, to give it a bit of background, we designed something, presented it, got kind of lukewarm reception, changed it, got more designers involved, brought a second and third option. Every time we just kind of tinkered on it, and then it was a Friday afternoon. They were again not completely enamored with what we did, and I said, okay, we're going to start from scratch. I'm going to walk that site now. On Monday I'm bringing in a new design. So anyway, went to the site, picked up a lot of things. The fact that you couldn't get to the top and it wasn't inviting, nobody went there, and the fact that the space sat in a kind of a tarmac, and it was quite a impersonable space, externally, internally. So we came up with a design that addressed the issues on site, and the one that you just mentioned, getting upstairs, why would you? We designed a red carpet in tiles, red tiles and red stained wood that lead you right from the front, right up the staircase, right into the heart of the upstairs space. And the fascinating thing when you're there, everybody gets a red carpet. It just pulls you in. In fact, sometimes it's more busy upstairs and downstairs. And little other things like pavement appeal, that's making the thing pop on the parking and things to make you feel like you want to be there.
And Michael, that's such an important element of this whole collaboration and partnership, is the commercial side to design. The fact that through this, not only are you supporting local designers, which is really wonderful, but there's a commercial win-win here. That's through design, you're actually increasing foot flow into a store, which is wonderful. And I think we're talking offline. It's an often underreported or under talked about area of business and design.
You're absolutely correct. I think we've seen the results. Like I say, it's been a short journey thus far. We've only been at it for about a year. But it's been a phenomenal journey to go, because we've seen in the 20-odd restaurants that we've done this year that the businesses have grown as we've given customers what they want. We've drawn new customers in. We've changed profiles. We've done so much just by giving South Africans what they want and giving them recognizable products. I think we underestimate how sophisticated South African people are in terms of understanding proper design, who are the players in the design world. We work with, our top South African designers, David Craner, John Vogel, Hoot, Haldane Martin. They guys that their products are in Maponya Mall, in our Nandos for everyone to enjoy, everyone to share, everyone to experience. So it's something that adds to just eating peri-peri chicken. You're going there and you can enjoy this environment that's, it's like home. Yeah, and that's where you want to be.
And it also, let's face it, that doesn't come cheap. When you're commissioning some of the country's top design talent, the conversation tends to be around cutting costs and, this kind of inexorable race to the bottom. This speaks to something quite contrary, Callie, and it's important.
Yeah, look, I think there's always, you can't spend and overspend, but there's definitely a higher spend on this than anything else that I've seen. And designers that play in the category that design and do bespoke design, those things don't come cheap. And the fantastic thing here is that it brings design from a magazine or somewhere in the distance to the everyday man. We can sit and feel and experience and make it real. And that's the fascinating, that's the beautiful thing when you go to these spaces and you see people and the way that they then enjoy the space. And remember the trick in getting when people enjoy something more and they linger longer, the bottom line's affected. So it's a bit to be part of.
Yeah, wonderful to hear some of the inspiration behind the partnership. And unfortunately, we've reached the end of our time. But I think you may have just catalyzed or sparked something in me about a branding and design kind of focus that we should start focusing on a little bit more. Callie, Michael, thanks so much for coming down into the studio and sharing the collaboration and the partnership. And congrats again on the Silver Loerie. Well deserved.
Thank you very much.
That was Michael Spinks, Head of Design at Nandos South Africa, and Callie van der Merwe, founding partner of Design Partnership, sharing their story with us in tonight's Business and Arts feature.
At Merwe, we understand that no two businesses are exactly the same. That's why we give you insurance freedom to choose the type of cover that suits your unique business needs.